Have you ever considered what happens when you take a long pause? You know, time out. Something that maybe lasts a while because you don't know the answer and maybe the way forward is feeling a little murky. Well, I wrote a story about that, and it's called Standing in the Question. And it's about a little character named Frank who is taking a very long pause because he's stuck. And all the things he discovers during that pause, well, what I've experienced is all of that can happen. And it's helpful to know about it. So would you like to hear the story? What you might find is figuring out where you are in your pause and what your next step might be in case you need some clarity on that. You ready for the story? Here we go. Standing in the Question by Kristen Pierce. Meet Frank. Frank had a question. And no matter what he did, he couldn't find the solution. He felt so anxious and frustrated and stuck. Finally, acting on some wise words from his mentor, Frank decided to stand in his question. He worried that he wasn't doing it right. He worried that nothing would happen. He worried that he would be stuck there forever. He felt so tired. He decided to rest. His mind relaxed and his body relaxed. His heart whispered a long-forgotten secret. And he remembered how to receive the inspiration he was seeking through activities like meditation, reading, daydreaming, writing, and asking for support, among many other ways. He practiced every day. And his perspective shifted. New inspiration became available. Some of it was uncomfortable. He remembered that he had asked for inspiration through activities like meditation and reading and daydreaming and writing and asking for support, among many other ways. And that he had been practicing receiving it every day. So he let the inspiration in. And began to explore. New experiences started showing up. Knock, knock, knock. Frank said, "Welcome." And the experiences said, "Let's play. What about? Let's do. Wanna go?" Some of the experiences were interesting. Really interesting. Others not so much. Frank was proud that he could tell the difference. Every day he continued to practice receiving and exploring. After a while, Frank noticed a new question arising. It was a really fun question. And Frank realized he was ready for a really fun question. So he hopped on in. And that's the story of Standing in the Question. I'm curious, as you heard that story, where you saw yourself in that story. What caught your interest? Type in the comments. Let me know. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.